Collective. Imagine somebody feeling as though they have you so boxed in that there's nothing that you can do to get out of whatever this trap is or was, that somebody was so hell bent, so dedicated, so not compromising their idea to put you in a box. Now, this could be figuratively, this could be on an imagining faculty level, right? Maybe somebody imagined that you would be boxed in, okay? But ultimately, they placed a wish with the universe, hoping that you would not make it out of this box. Something about you having the golden ticket and something about you having the golden key, okay? I just heard Pandora's box was unlocked for a reason, but somebody was never supposed to open it. What exactly does that mean? Well, let's find out. Welcome to Spiritual Court TV. If you're new, welcome. If you are returning back, what's good, Soul Tribe? How are y'all feeling? Hopefully everybody is doing good. The Lion's Gate was gating per usual, okay? And still is. It's an amazing time to go with the good flow, to hang out with the good guys and the good ladies. You are the privileged collective. That's what I just heard. Something about your manifestation and staying in alignment, high vibrations, so that you call in exactly what you want. So with that being said, somebody thought they put you in a box. Yeah, it's a two-faced, double-faced, double life, cheater, backstabbing ass. Somebody somewhere is wearing two faces, but you can see exactly what you need to see, okay? I just heard, which face do you want to wear today, honey? Somebody is multifaceted, multi-faced. More than two faces is what they have. That's what I just heard. Somebody got a whole bunch of faces, a whole bunch of cases, a whole bunch of spiritual court cases. Let's see. Divine Creator, beautiful Creator, thank you for putting a shield of protection over me as I channel this energy. Two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber. Who is this person? Spirit says it doesn't matter. Okay, they don't matter. It doesn't matter. Out of sight, out of mind. So whatever this is, you're aware of it, collective. But you don't give a damn, okay? You call back your dams. You know how you call back your power? You call back your dams to give? Let me call all my dams back. I'm not giving one ham dam, not a half a dam, a little bit of a dam. Let's see, Holy Spirit. Listen, 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Oh, Lord, there's a lot going on. What's happening here? The star in the middle of the deck. So something about trying to stop you from getting some type of an opportunity. 4 of Pentacles. Somebody said they had you in a box and whatnot. You would never make it out. Clarify. 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands energy, okay? So somebody was very passionate about communicating this to the universe. 4 of Pentacles, withheld, bound, in a box. Okay, 4 of Wands, but something was communicated to the ethers. And you stood in your power in the Lion's Gate with strength. Big Leo energy coming out. Two-faced it. Cheater, backstabber, double life, multi-faced it. Got a whole bunch of faces. Something like that. That was the Hangman and the King of Wands. It wanted to come up in the reverse. Clarify, two-faced it, backstabber. Yeah, nasty business. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Not only is somebody all the way wrong, they ain't got no reasons to go right. Everything is not looking good. Big Sagittarius energy. Okay, this could be you or them. Or this could represent the Lion's Gate fiery energy. You know, all the fire signs kicked in, chimed in, Leo energy. Okay, 8 of Wands. Okay, so what's going on? What's the 7 of Wands in the reverse? 3 of Swords. Oh, clarify. Somebody's still holding on to heartbreak. Somebody is way down, honey. Whoever this person is, they're in the 10 of Wands with the 3 of Swords. Maybe this was energy that they were hoping that you would be in. But Divine Collective, you're coming up as the lion by way of the Lion of Judah, the lion who is devouring anything that's in your way that don't need to be in your way. Lionsgate energy. You were at the Lionsgate, honey. While somebody was trying to plan something, put you in a box, you attended the Lionsgate graduation. You took your manifestations. You brought your higher self, and here we are, and everything is looking good so far. Clarify what's going on. Yeah, look, you had navigated to the North Node, Two of Wands. Look at the way that person's holding the globe in their hand. Honey, you were navigating to the Lionsgate. So while somebody was over here shenaning again and again with the Ten of Wands on their back, you were somewhere else. Look, working. The Eight of Pentacles, focused on your work. Virgo energy, King of Swords energy. You got your sword up to this person. You absolutely know what's going on. Maybe somebody anticipated that you would not. Hold on, a card fell. Let's see. Yeah, it fell in the right direction too. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Swords is sneaky, it's deceptive, but it's in the reverse. So something didn't go the way somebody planned. Maybe somebody was thinking they would go undetected, you know? Maybe, you know, they thought they would sneak up on you. Is it how you sneak up? Sneak up on you and then retch around and do something and then run. But they got exposed before their plans got underway. Clarify, they thought they had you in a box. Somebody thought they were going to stop you from something. What's the strength? Two of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Yeah, you are ready. I can't make this up. Something about the Ten of Swords, okay? So somebody wanted to stop you before you gained momentum, growing in strength and power, momentum, spiritual leverage, spiritual rank with the King of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Look at you. I just heard executing. Three of Pentacles. This is you working with your spirit team. This is a collaboration with Spirit and Source, Divine Creator. You approach the Lionsgate ready. Child, I can't make this up. The Nine of Cups. Clarify the Lionsgate. The Six of Pentacles, to receive your congratulations from the universe. Look at the Six of Pentacles. This is an equal give and take between you and the universe. Something that belongs to you. Something that's rightfully yours. Listen, you like, I'm not about to miss my graduation at the Lionsgate, playing around with you in Pandora's mother freaking box and whatnot. Six of Pentacles. This is something that belongs to you. Something that's due to you. Something that you earned. Something that you worked for. Look at this. Yeah, I just heard whatever they were planning, baby, it never stood a chance. Somebody's giving you a half-ass congratulations. I just heard, no, thank you, please. It's like somebody coming in like, I guess you did good. A half-ass clap. You know what I'm saying? They're half-ass standing up for you. You're like, oh, okay, just keep that. You seem like you're struggling to congratulate. Somebody's a full-faced hater, honey, with a whole bunch of faces. Now they can't wear none of them faces because we see them all. All their faces have been exposed. Let's see. Clarify what's going on. Yeah, the Nine of Wands, honey. Big fire energy. Whatever this is, ooh, somebody sent you some nasty energy. They wanted you done. 10 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Somebody said, you'll never get out of this. I'm going to put my foot, my everything on top of your head. You are bound. Somebody spoke it over you. Or did they really? Now somebody's questioning their own sanity. Were you ever in the box? Were you ever in the box, the forbidden box? Somebody sealed that box. They said you were in it, but were you really? Three of Swords. There's a separation here. Right in the nick of time with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, your spirit team caught somebody's ass red motherfucking handed. You said, I got a graduation to get to. The Lionsgate is happening. You know, I can't right now. Okay. And even if I could, no, I don't want to. I'm not engaging. Look, somebody wanted to hail you and nail you to the cross, honey. Somebody wanted to sacrifice you, keep you stuck. Somebody said, you stay right here. And you were already gone. The Two of Wands is motion. The Eight of Pentacles is having a plan, working on something, putting your time and effort in it very strategically. The King of Swords energy for the overall divine collective is like, I cannot miss. You dotted all your I's, you crossed all your T's, you did exactly what you said you were going to do, and the universe came in to give you a good deal and give you what it is that is owed to you. Congratulations. Congratulations on this one, collective. You were working diligently with your spirit team while somebody was over there trying to play some type of double life cheater, backstabbing ass, whatever they got going on. You got the Knight of Wands clarifying the Hangman. Somebody was so passionately in pursuit of this that they swore on everything you wouldn't make it out of the box. But what box are we talking about? You know, somebody thinks inside the box. Their thoughts are inside the box. Everything they wanted to say to you, every curse, every hex, every whatever was in the box. But see, you think outside of the box. So were you not at a distance watching this person like, look at this fool staring at that box? You know I'm not in that damn box. Or maybe they didn't know. The Knight of Cups energy, okay? Clarify, Holy Spirit. I cannot make this up. This wanted to come up in the reverse, the Chariot. So somebody was trying to stop your Chariot from being in the Two of Wands, which represents forward movement, motion. Yeah, listen, you got motion. You got a plan. The King of Swords don't miss. In the upright, King of Swords is intelligent, aware, knowing. You're in your air energy, divine collective. No matter what your astrological sign is, you're embodying the King of Swords because the King of Swords represents spoken words, expression, spirit, thought process. While somebody was thinking in the box, you're thinking outside the box. You eliminated the box. You even created another box within a box and left a person in their own box. Now they're boxed in with whatever bad decisions they made. You're on your way to the graduation. Yeah, like get out of my way. I'm going to the Lion's Gate. Get out the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, collective. The Ten of Pentacles. Does it get any better than that? Yeah, the universe says, of course it does. Of course it does, collective. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Yeah, I cannot make it up, I promise you. The Ten of Cups, okay? I cannot make this up. As soon as I said, does it get any better than that? Yes, it does. It gets better and better. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This is what you were on your way to. And this is what you had planned to receive. And so you did. These were your plans, divine collective. Whatever somebody was doing over here in the box, somebody's like, yeah, I got you now. I got you boxed in. Look, I can't make this up. Death. They sent the pale white horse after you. They sent the Grim Reaper. The spirit of death. Yeah, somebody say, yeah, I got you now. Look at all this nastiness. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. Meanwhile, you're having a completely different existence by way of what you're projecting out. You got the Eight of Pentacles working for what it is you know, intuitively being guided by the Two of Wands. If the Holy Spirit or your soul says go left, you go left. If your spirit says take a right, you take a right. You're divinely guided. Then you got strength energy. So your heart chakra's in the right place. Your energy's in alignment for whatever this is. You're calling it in. Spirit says you're calling in what belongs to you. Ten of Cups. I know that's right. Three of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. You went to the Lion's Gate expecting to receive. And this is exactly what you're doing. But again, this is equal give and take between you and the universe because the work that you're putting out is good work. Eight of Pentacles, toil and labor with the King of Swords is somebody that executes, does their job well. It's like, what do you do for work? Well, I do my best. I saw that on a meme one time. Man, I laughed so hard. Like, what do you do for work? Well, I do my best. Yeah, you did your best. And your best was good enough. Yeah, listen, and you got love here. It keeps on getting better. The Lovers. I can't make it up. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You got the Lovers, the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Pentacles? Wow. Wow. That's wonderful. That's incredible. And that's judgment. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. Look, and right up under that, child, the Holy Spirit and the Most High God is so amazing. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Divine Creator, for the Divine Collective, the Soul Tribe family, the people that are really doing the work, that are really working on themselves. Grateful for what they do have, excited about what's coming in because everything is getting better and better and better and better for my kindred soul tribe. And for that, I am eternally grateful. And the same things I want for myself, I want for everybody watching this video. If you're in a high vibration, you already received this message. And if you're in a low vibration, that's okay. Hone in on that. Pay attention to that. Take care of that. Get rid of that. Figure out what that is. Find a way to transmute that. Somebody had that opportunity and they chose to do something else. And so this is why this energy is sitting so stagnantly. Because I see somebody trying to thrust it at you, like somebody wanted to push it towards you. And literally, they missed their mark. One, you weren't in the box. Somebody thinks inside of the box. That's as far as they can go. It's a limited way of seeing. They're obsessively, compulsively, I want my own way. That's all I can see is this happening. And that was it. They never gave thought for you thinking outside of the box. They never even gave thought for you creating another box within a box. They never even thought far enough to think, well, what if collective is not in this box? Because collective was 1,000,000 miles on the opposite side of the planet, going to the North Node by way of the Lion's Gate with the Ace of Pentacles. I can't make this up. Yeah, I just heard my spirit team say, yeah, they should have thought about that. Somebody didn't think it. They didn't thunk it. They never would have thought that you would be outside of the box. Pandora's box. Somebody went into something that was forbidden, trying to stop something that was coming in for you. Basically, hold on, let me have a little bit of kombucha. Oh, this was my favorite, y'all. Y'all got to try this one. Glow Up Health Aid Kombucha, pineapple and ginger. I love it. It's fermented. Get into it. Listen, whatever somebody was thinking, judgment showed up. Whatever they thought they're about to do to you, judgment showed up. Whatever they're about to say, it doesn't matter. It never reached you. Whatever this is, okay? You got judgment, okay? Over death, 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords in the reverse. And the Devil, man, nasty business. 5 of Wands. Strife, chaos, catastrophe, confusion, arguing. Okay. And the Devil, right? Obsessively was somebody doing this. Somebody swore on their life, this is going to happen. This is what's going to happen to collective. Collective, you were somewhere ringing bells over here at the spiritual graduation, getting a triple crown with the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, Judgment, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups, and your strength. You call all your power in. Then you ended up getting more power from on high. My spirit team just says, yeah, it sucks to be them. You were over here attending the graduation, properly going to and through the rites of passage at the Lion's Gate. If you were there, oh my God. And it's still going on. If you were in the Lion's Gate, oh my God. Oh, that 8-8 energy is so good. And every day after that, it's so good. It was so beautiful. I saw a lot of people just getting like their ascension, congratulations from their bloodlines. Like God gave me a vision of it. And I'm like, wow. And then I saw myself being a part of the collective consciousness and a whole bunch of other people being called to leadership that were part of the collective consciousness. And we were all congratulating each other and loving one another and just enjoying it. And there was a 10 of Pentacles for you and a 10 of Pentacles for her and a 10 of Pentacles for him and a 10 of Cups and the Lovers. It was like everybody had what they needed. It was so much love and so much joy. And we knew that people were on the BS, but we were being guided by source to just enjoy our party. We're safe. No matter where we go, we're safe. These organizations that are watching, how y'all doing? These celebrities that are watching, hey, hi, shalom. That's coming from the Most High God, okay? They're looking at real stars go through real ceremonies. Real soul missions are being fulfilled. People are being acclimated to their new spiritual gifts. They're 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Yeah. While somebody was over here doing whatever, and they may very well still be in the Knight of Swords in the reverse. That's gossip, that's slander, that's the same old regular schmegular loopy ass, loop-de-loop-de-loop-loop, just going in a circle. Hey, listen. Spirit just says, sucks to be them, man. Yeah, I can't make it up. The Empress energy, the star energy, real star seeds, tap in. This is what Spirit is saying. 3 of Cups, being amongst your own, enjoying your life, calling in your manifestations. There's nothing wrong with that. And the people that we're around in this North Node energy, it's like everybody is so nice and just, there's so much pure love there, y'all. Like, yeah, I just heard I never knew love like this before. What a surprise. You opened my eyes. What song is that? Child, I don't even know if I can sing that right now. Let me clear my throat. Me, 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 me. That's not my note. I never knew love like this before. What a surprise, 'cause I never knew love like this before. You opened my eyes. Never. Yeah, that might have been my note. Maybe not, but it sure felt good to sing it. The angels are here. Big shout out to the angels. Thank you, angels. Thank you for the angels for coming in, man. Listen, the angels were working hard. I'm really glad that our angels fought a really good battle and they won. They were protecting us, y'all. 2 of Pentacles, balancing that out. Your angels are real. Big shout out to the Creator for creating the angels that protect us, your guardian angels. Your guardian angel knows everything. Your guardian angel has been with you all your lifetimes. That's the one that gives you those downloads sometimes. Sometimes your angels will go out there and collect information, be like, hey, 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 hey. They over here doing X, Y, Z, and ABC. You like, yeah, it's fine. Listen, but you're protected. Big shout out to the divine for that. Yeah, I can't make this up. Look, this fell right on top of the temperance energy, the angels, the 9 of Swords. You got some people trying to figure out how the heck did this not work. But see, this is the biggest dilemma that they will always find themselves in because they don't give reverence to the Creator. These are shortcutters. They end up getting the shitty end or the short end of the stick after trying to put all these wands on your back. Look at all that communication. That's a lot of time, a lot of energy going into a 10 of Swords situation with Death and the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Wands, only for collective to end up in the 10 of Pentacles. This is what I'm talking about. The season of separation is here. Whatever that was, it's over. Whoever this person is that said, I got you blocked in, I got you locked in. Somebody's half-ass clapping for you like, oh, I guess. They know what they did. That's why. That's crazy. Oh, I guess. Congratulations. They're going to get in readings, or they might see you or hear something or whatever. Because when in this energy, y'all, can I be honest? We're so quiet about it. We ain't really even out there hey, the people that need to know are already with you. The people that need to know where you're at are where you are. Period. It's almost like turn my phone off, Everybody that I need to know where I am is here with me right now. And anybody that doesn't know was not invited. And that means that Spirit got them out of the way. So I trust the Holy Spirit. I trust divine plan for my life. So I trust the fact that if Creator removed all of this wands and war and whatever this is out of my way, that it was for a good reason, number one. And number two, I have to be obedient to the call. Look at strength. This is collective standing in their full power. You got Temperance and the Nine of Cups. The angels successfully like whooped ass over this graduation. Somebody's angels are like, you're not about to come up in here with all that. Child, somebody called on the Grim Reaper. 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands, stressed out 10 of Wands. This is their crosses to bear. That's what the Hangman is. Creator says it's their cross to bear now. 7 of Wands in the reverse, and they have to do it without the protection of whatever they were using. Okay, if this was spirits or whatever they were using. 7 of Wands in the reverse is like, it doesn't look like the spirit realm is condoning this type of behavior. Some things are right and some things are wrong. And this was an unwarranted battle. And it was definitely at the wrong time. I'm like, you going to try to pop up in here right before we go to the Lion's Gate? Are you crazy? Someone's like, oh, I heard they going to the Lion's Gate. We need to hurry up and get up in there. Okay, well, 4 cups. How's that for a loss? Fighting up against a divine plan and providence? Like, that's crazy. I'm so glad my life is in the hands of the divine. I dedicate everything I got in my life to Creator. So anybody trying to attack me with something, baby. I just heard, see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Clarify, Holy Spirit. What's going on? Yeah, you got the Queen of Wands energy. Hey, this Leo energy is coming through like a wrecking ball. A really good one, though. A very intelligent wrecking ball, like it knows the direction of what it needs to tear down and what needs to be set on fire. It also knows where there needs to be fire in order to light your way as well. Fire is a very beautiful element if you know how to use it at the right time. Ooh, cool down. That's what I just heard with that water energy. Queen of Cups energy is caring. Queen of Wands is fiery. That's a nice balance. Look at the Lion's Gate. Look at the Lion's Gate. 8-8, nothing but abundance coming in. We can't never forget it. The Hierophant energy. Clarify, Holy Spirit. You could have been seeing 555. Yeah. 5 of Wands, Leo energy. Your angels, your spirit team is saying we went to war for you, Divine Collective. This is why you can be at peace. This is why you can just kind of rest in and get acclimated to your Hierophant seat in the North Node. It will be greater later. It gets better and better. 5 of Wands, you know why? Because they went to war. This was a battle. You had people trying to stop and steal and siphon and, the people that did destiny swaps and swapping out and copycat, man, they were struggling the most because, see, they had already lost their identity. They had pretended to be in your life for so long, or they had watched your life for so long that they had created a place for themselves in your world where they never existed. But what happens to their world if they're abandoning it and they keep trying to paint themselves into a picture on the wall in your story or a chair in the background? Somebody just wants to be a part of your story and whatever you're projecting out. What happens? These are people that abandoned themselves long ago, but reality set in. 5 of Wands is chaos. The angels went to battle for these seats. Yeah, look. Ran some people off too with the 8 of Cups. I can't make it up. Chased them down a slippery, dark-ass road. Page of Pentacles energy. Clarify, Holy Spirit. 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior. Okay? Or putting your guard up. Something about you being protected. Something about you being guarded. Guarding your heart with diligence. We passed the test. I felt Anubis. I definitely felt the divine. I felt the divine mostly, but I felt a lot of like spirit beings, supernatural beings chiming in at the Lion's Gate. I mean, they all were there, the divine ancestors, a lot of people. All I saw was pure white and pure light. So much light that darkness couldn't even survive it. And there was so much light because everybody had to be transparent. That's all it was about. So the people that were spazzing out, they're still, they still got some stuff they got to go through. Look, this is the thing. A lot of people think it's, the Lion's Gate and going through the rites of passage and getting to this Hierophant energy and gaining a triple crown, a quadruple crown, however many crowns they want to put on top of us at the time, based on the work that's been done, right? A lot of these people stayed in grief. A lot of them thought that fighting these battles was worth their time and their energy, but they got tricked. They got tricked, rage baited into shadows from the past, racing thoughts come and go. Okay, this could be nostalgia, reigniting pain. Whenever you think about something that really, really hurt you in the past, let me tell you something. Even if it hurts, sit in that. Feel that. Say to yourself, damn, this hurts. Feel it all the way through. And then decide what you want to do with this energy. Because a lot of this energy was like 10 years old. It makes no sense to be sitting up mad about something that happened 10 years ago. Not able to move forward. You got to do something with that energy. You got to go within and see it for what it is and check yourself, or you will wreck yourself. It's nobody really doing it to you. Even though things were done to you that were unfair. But you have to figure out what to do with that. What do you do with that? 5 of Cups. A lot of people got tripped up over their mind and, projections. And there was a lot of energies that needed to balance out. I mean, it felt like a war. You could feel the war. You could feel the angels fighting. A lot of people stayed in that illusion. Yeah, this was about managing your emotions. King of Cups energy. Being a master of your own emotions, good, bad, and or indifferent. We all have moments where we feel things. You got to know what to do with it. Now that I know that I'm sad, what am I going to do about that? What's going to get me out of this? You can't buy it away. You can't shop it away. You can't eat it away. You could. But then you'll be unhealthy and then you'll be in debt. You really got to play these things out before you go and actually take action to do things that are affecting your life. No, sit in that. First things first, breathe and surrender, and then call for something more powerful than you by way of the Most High God. And if you don't get an answer right away, keep calling until you get a breakthrough. And whatever you need to fix is going to be revealed to you. This is that dark night of the soul. It's certain things that people are being told to stop doing. And some of these people didn't stop because they had something to prove. These are people pleasers. They're trying to prove stuff to the collective, people that have already moved on, people that have set a boundary. The Queen of Swords, look, they got something to prove to us. One, we're not interested and we're not proving anything to anybody. This is who we are. This is what it is, the Hierophant and strength. We're not proving anything to anybody. Justice is here, balance. Justice represents liberation as well. Yeah, the Two of Swords, a decision needed to be made over this moon energy. Okay. We want to stand accountable in the presence of Source. Are we doing a good job, Creator? Let us know. Hey, stop me. Am I doing something? Search me. That should be the first thing before people pray for, anything. Hey, Creator, it's me. How you doing? Hey, really messed up right now. Is there anything I need to see? And then wait. It's always going to be revealed to you. Keeping an open mind and an open heart and open to the truth, no matter how bad it hurts, is the best thing that I could recommend for anybody. I can't tell anybody what to do. I can just tell people what I know works and how the Creator is telling me to say it right now. Just surrender. Because this right here, Five of Wands, hey, that was crazy. That was crazy. Now people are in the Ten of Wands. It ain't my people, not our problem. Ten of Wands, there was too many warning signs. What can these people do at this point? Nothing. Take it to the Creator. Tower. Take it to the Creator. They don't need to look for us. They don't need to find us. They don't need to comment. They don't need to look for us on social media. They don't have to search for us. They don't have to drive past our houses. None of that. Call to the Creator. Because that was a lot of spiritual warfare. Displaced anger. Oh, I know this gonna have collective in the box. This is what somebody said. Watch this. Seven of Cups. Somebody was like, watch this. Collective gonna drown, and we're gonna watch collective drown. Somebody was waiting to see you drown, and you come up, floating, sailing to calmer waters. Look, the devil. Somebody desired this. Somebody wished for this. Somebody wanted to will this to happen. And you come up floating. And when you didn't feel like floating or swimming anymore, your angels came in and brought you a lifesaver. I can't make this up. Eight of Pentacles. It's something about your work. It's something about you being good at what you do. Whatever that is, whatever that natural talent is that's leading you to your purpose. Look at the way this person is painting their pentacle. Something brings in wish fulfillment. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Yeah, look, and you out. You ain't got time. You're like, adios, arrivederci. Some of you could be running. Some of you might have a dog. I don't know. I'm just seeing what's on the picture, okay? But that looks like moving in the right direction. Somebody's getting a new job. Yeah, look, somebody could have bought a new car, the Chariot, or you're just moving a lot. You're going towards whatever you're calling in. Intuitively, you're being guided to certain places, towards certain people. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. There's balance in this. Okay? Clarify, Holy Spirit. Somebody may have taken all of what they have and was like, I'm out. Somebody could have said enough. If they had Two Pentacles, they took the Two Pentacles, packed it up, put it in a trunk, put it in a bag, got in a Chariot, and was like, I'm out. There has to be something better than this. Whatever this Ten of Wands, Five of Wands, constant arguing, bickering, whatever, it's complicated. No, it ain't got to be that complicated. Not when Source is giving you an answer and a solution. You just have to trust the process. Somebody took Two Pentacles and got in a Chariot and got the hell on. This is recent. Somebody also could be moving towards a new job where they might have to relocate, or somebody could drive for work too. Okay. Something like that. Yeah, I can't make this up. You got the Empress status here. Big divine masculine energy coming through, matching our energy, matching our high frequency energy. Okay, Emperor. Somebody's Empress is healing over here. Six of Swords, calm, peace. Somebody says, I want peace. I want joy. This is what this man is saying. This Emperor. This is somebody's specific story. Side note, Nine of Pentacles. This person is single, self-sufficient. This man may have started out with Two Pentacles. Now he's at the 8 and the 9. Somebody was patient with themselves. 2, 3. Somebody sat down and made a plan. This is a man that's talking to the divine. This is a man that's talking to the divine. The Seven of Cups. Somebody tried to create illusions around his options. He saw right through it. He saw what he wanted for him, for his life. Prayed about it. Justice, balance came in. Somebody started with Two Pentacles, the Chariot, the Fool, 8, and went on. Look, to the 9, to the 7. Somebody started saving their money, investing in themselves, and ultimately becoming a better person. Clarify, Holy Spirit. I can't make this up. This is beautiful. This is beautiful energy. This is absolutely radiant. And Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Empress energy. If this is your person, both of you are mirroring one another. Eight of Cups. There's a lot of turning our backs on things. that we don't even care about. What we care about is this Ace of Cups. What is it that the Creator wants us to do? What do you want us to do, Creator? That's always the question. Thank you, Creator. To go through a transformation? Okay, Creator. No problem. Transformation. Look, judgment. I cannot make this up. You got death and judgment. What is it that you want us to do, Divine Creator? Show these people how to die so they can have a resurrection. Show them how to pass away. And when I mean pass away, I mean all this hate and all of this. This is what Creator wants, because now you're the example, collective. You're the example of what it looks like to have major change. The Creator says, I'm flexing. 40-40 on the timer. I'm flexing. Because again, remember, these people had anticipated you being in the box, unable to move forward. Judgment and death. And the Ace of Cups, hey, is judgment over the spirit realm. These are the spirits that are talking. 5 of Swords. People doing death spells. Cycles closed. Practitioners passed away. Somebody still want to continue with the work. People passing away, losing stuff. Somebody still wants to continue with the work. Is that crazy to watch a tower and everything is burning around this tower? Now the tower is burning down and somebody still wants to fight. Somebody's been fighting for so long, they forgot what they were fighting about. 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords. They don't even know what this is about anymore. The dead are calling judgment. The people that have crossed over, what is it that you want us? I cannot make this up. Hey, let me tell you what's really going on here. We're going to break this down real nice and easy. And I'm going to say it exactly the way the Creator is showing me. All these people that unalive people, those spirits are after them, haunting their dreams. Death magic. If somebody did death magic and it successfully took life, or you willed something to happen, oh, these spirits are on your ass. Death, judgment, and the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. So some of these people that were working with spirits per se, they don't have any spirits to work with. The spirits are now ascending, or we are helping. Thank you, Spirit. We're helping wandering souls cross over, which means they can't be trapped anymore. Which means that these people can't manipulate these wandering souls. They can't bind them to certain jurisdictions or areas or houses or, I just heard a talisman, a statue. Excuse me, throat chakra, a statue, a box, or whatever this is. It's like people not letting the dead be free or rest. Like, yeah, it's like somebody's like, see this? I got a person in here. I got a spirit in here. Like, girl, if you don't get that damn spirit up out that bottle, matter of fact, don't even worry about it. The spirit is out of the bottle. Yeah, this is what this is. It's judgment over the spirits. How people are manipulating the spirits, how they had them trapped, won't let them cross over, and things like that. False illusions of light. Yeah, this is about the spirits. Look, the angels are here. When I said Creator, my nose is itching. Thank you, Spirit. When I said, what is it that you want us to do? Creator says, lead the death to judgment, Ace of Cups, and bring them back to me. Ascending to source, not to false illusions of light. So many trapped souls. Because I remember at one time when the veil started to become thin, our downloads were so intense. Then all of a sudden it started going quiet. And I was like, dang, are there any downloads coming in? Am I missing something? And Spirit was like, yeah, most of those spirits are crossing over. We were getting downloads from spirits. Mediumship. Wandering souls. Sometimes if you see a shadow, that's a wandering soul. Yeah, you got to call on angels. Look, to lead them down their path. Two of Wands. Some of them are lost. A lot of them have crossed over. So where does that leave the person doing magic and all of that and working with graveyard dirt? Well, look like they suffering. Because what's going on here is spiritual psychosis based on things that they've done. They can't clear their consciousness because subconsciously they've done so much that it has to come to the forefront. And these spirits that they kept trapped and bound and were using, to gain things, ill-gotten gain, are now pretty much haunting them, taunting them, bothering them, disrupting their sleep. A lot of these spirits crossed over, though. All praises be to the Most High. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A lot of those wandering souls crossed over. Okay. What is it that you want us to do? Three of Swords. Yeah, look, because they were separated from the divine. So when the soul leaves the physical body, okay, it goes into the spirit realm. Energy doesn't die. It can just be transferred. It just transfers into either a different life or it comes back or whatever. A lot of these souls have been trapped here because there were things that were being done on a spiritual level to trap them. Rituals, forbidden things, creating false illusions of light, making them go into loops, wandering souls, attaching them to items, houses. This is why you hear sometimes people say, oh, they said that house was haunted. Yeah, there's a spirit there that needs to be set free. So you can call on angels to take them where they need to go. Some of these spirits don't know that they've passed on. Some of them don't like that they've crossed over. Some of them refuse to leave the physical realm. But you can always call angels to help them go and let the spirit know, listen, your angels have not forgotten you. You need to follow these angels. They're going to take you back to the Most High God Creator if you're willing to go. Okay, of which I think a lot of them are. So for practitioners that work with a lot of spirits, they're finding it difficult. Some of these people bought these spirits. Okay, the graveyard is looking real shabby right now because a lot of what was buried there really ain't buried there. Yeah, we got supernatural beings here. Knight of Pentacles, earth energy. Yeah, they're showing me the earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So earth magic. Things that are buried in the earth, root work, okay, rituals, graveyard. Thank you, Spirit. What is that you want us to see, Holy Spirit? Yeah, divine is like, let them know it's me, period. So if anybody is being triggered by this message or, you got your weird people that when you go live, they like to send you the evil eye. If they want to know where this is coming from, it's coming straight from the Creator. So take it up with the Creator. Ace of Wands and Judgment. That's what Spirit just said. I am the messenger. And the wheel of fortune belongs to the divine collective, the people that are really doing the work. And I will add myself to the list. Hey, 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 hey. No, for real. We're about that work. Thank you, Creator Divine. What is it that you want me to say? What is it that you want me to see? Okay. Well, the Ten of Pentacles. Need we say more? And we're being guided to say less. Because even this is in the hands of the Creator. Well, this does conclude this message. If this resonated with you, give it a thumbs up, like, love, share. Thank you for the love, the support, the donations, all those beautiful messages, all the beautiful prayers. Thank you for praying for me. Good prayers, the same way you pray for yourself. And I send you love and enlightenment. And I'm so glad that you went through your rites of passage and look at you out here creating, sitting in your seat, getting acclimated to your new spiritual calling. Because the calling changes, doesn't it? By way of your purpose. But the key is obedience, just being obedient to that higher call. It's always there. If you just get still, you can hear it. So whoever this was that tried to put you in the box, whoever these people are, they're in the Ten of Wands right now. They're not really that hard to spot, okay? You can find them. You can see them. They're everywhere. You got to get a feel for them. You're like, oh, you one of them ones, huh? You tried to put somebody in a box. You tried to go against divine plan and the Creator showed up. and looked at you like, what are you doing? That was a rhetorical question. We know exactly what you're doing. That's what happened. Listen, I love y'all, okay? Remember to like, love, share. I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.